Welcome back to the Gridiron Goons. I am Brandon. I'm with the Preacher.
Hi!
I'm with Sean O'Mac.
Hello!
And I have Harper eating in the background.
Again!
Love you, Harper.
Time!
It's Shout Out Saturday. I got a couple people I got to shout out. First of all, Dallas wanted to be shouted out again.
What up, Dallas?
Dad loves you, bub. My mom, my dad, they watch every single episode, no matter what. Love you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you.
My mom bought 2 shirts.
Hey!
So,
nice.
Love that.
Talk about our shirts, man. The Gridiron Goon shirts.
Absolutely.
Where can they get them, Brandon?
They can get them right on Facebook. You go to the Craft Jar 2.0. Hit up the owner. Her name is Chelsea. She will hook you up with whatever you need. Any size, she can hook it up. If you haven't seen the shirts, I will have a post up showing what they look like and who to contact.
There's one right behind Preach. If he wants to show him.
Yeah, grab that thing. If you're watching on YouTube, we are going to show you right now. These bitches go hard.
Gridiron Goons on the back.
Nice logo.
Nice logo. The fresh GGs on the front.
That logo goes hard, bro.
Because it's GG's to anybody else in the game because we got this shit on lock.
That's right.
Anyway, I heard you guys have some shout outs to do. You want to go first, Prince?
No, go Sean. I'll go first. You got any shout outs? Harper?
Hi, Harper. Hi, Peyton.
I got some shout outs. Dawson Swicegood, Jennifer Winkleman, and Keith Ledger on Facebook.
Ledger? Like Heath?
Linger. My bad.
Ledger?
Keith, Method Test, man. Top engagers on our Facebook page. If you haven't liked our Facebook page, Gridiron Goons on Facebook.
Yeah, Will. Like our shit, bro.
Yeah, Will.
You don't need to yell at
Shout
Will.
out my nephew.
He did.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I thought you were.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were shouting out Starsky and Hutch.
No. Shout out Starsky and Hutch. What up, G's? Anyhow, you know how Saturday's episodes roll. It's
Always
off the cuff,
bonkers.
bonkers, wild. We're a little loopy loonies. And, let's just get right into this matchup.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Are we sure we want to do that?
Yeah, fuck it.
Did you want to shout out Gil?
He was in the driveway today. When Meth Head Kev pulled up, he was blocking the damn driveway.
What was he
Keith
doing
was
at
like,
the studio?
What are you doing?
He was dropping off that money, bro.
Yeah, he finally paid his way into the league. Thanks, Gil. Sean still hasn't paid in.
Does he know it's the studio?
Neither is Preacher.
It's the studio.
Yeah, I would avoid that question too, both you fucks.
Anyhow, the first Sunday matchup, no longer are we playing a 9:30 game time in the morning. The first game is Arizona Cardinals against the Miami Dolphins. Who knows if Tua's back? This is recorded on a Tuesday. We should know by now.
We don't have the answers, bro.
But we would if we,
That's the reason I didn't take him. I don't know if Tua's going to be back. Plus, I look for the Cardinals to win. I look for Marv to have a huge game because I just traded him.
You're welcome, Will.
That's how it always
You're welcome, Will.
It's always how
Hey,
that
you're going
fucking
to blow
works.
the mic out, man.
As soon as you bench somebody, after
Well,
they've been in.
Will, I seen what you did there. You got that nice stack.
Damn, Will's getting multiple shout-outs an episode.
I know. It's like he's number one fan or something.
Do we have to pay him?
I
ain't paying you shit. Anyway.
Okay, well, I mean, Cardinals, I think...
You are paying me that
Yeah.
energy drink. You have to.
You
by
have
law.
to.
I'll take you to court.
Yes. Anyhow, back to the pod, back to the games. Not our side bet of other things.
Come on, man.
Arizona Cardinals, I think that this game really comes down to one of two things. Is Tua playing? If he plays, how good does he play coming back from concussion?
I'll still take the Cardinals.
But I do think the Cards are going to win this one. Second game, 1 o'clock. New York Jets at the New England Patriots. 7-point favorite for the Jets. Sean, you took the Pats.
I did. I'm really invested. What do I want to say? I really like... So, look, here's a kid. Drake May, right?
Yeah.
He is showing it, man. He is out there slinging it. He's got it. I think he's the real deal. I think he's
so
looking
too.
really good.
He is looking pretty good. And, I mean, The Drake May Hunter Henry stack is nasty.
nasty.
right now.
Speaking of the Patriots, I had Demario Douglas playing Sunday, and he went out with an illness too.
Yeah, man. I
think
get that.
I understand that.
You know
one.
who don't? You would never see that from Kyron.
I don't want to fucking hear that name ever again. bro.
Kyron Williams.
I'm about sick of this shit.
He went to Notre Dame, I guess, in the last episode.
Flag!
Found out.
Whoa, shit.
Whoa.
For what? I get that. We're
Wow.
about to flag his ass every time he says Kyron.
Kyron gets a flag?
Oh, fuck.
No talking about Kyron, I guess, gets him a flag. But I think Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams are going to kind of bring it back.
Keith Ledger.
You know, you're probably right.
Yes.
Garrett Wilson's volume didn't go down at all with the addition of Devontae Adams. Adams had, I believe, 9 targets but only 3 receptions. Not good. The chemistry was not there week 1.
It'll get there.
Just because Devontae Adams is living with Aaron Rodgers for the time being means nothing.
Is it hard to watch Aaron Rodgers to anybody else?
Yeah. It feels like taboo almost. Like Big Ben in his last year was dog shit. Drew Brees wasn't great his last year. Now you got Rodgers that wants to go more. Something wrong with it.
Rodgers should have retired as a Packer and
should've.
just hung it up and just said, you know what, my time's done.
Yep.
I don't know how much that darkness retreat really helped him, but clearly hasn't helped him that much.
He almost played when his Achilles was ruptured at the beginning of the season. In like week 17 he almost played, so it helped a lot.
I understand, but
Ashwagandha, whatever the fuck
whatever
it is.
it's called. Let's keep her moving. Eagles, Bengals. I've got
Shootout.
the Bengals. Sean's got the Bengals.
Yeah,
You
dude.
got the Eagles.
Give me the Bengals. Joe Shicey's playing way too good. He is balling.
Evo, what say you?
What says me?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts was back to his original form, having all of his weapons back, so it is just stupid. Saquon Barkley's coming off of, I believe, 170-yard game
Why
against
do
the
you do
Giants.
the Giants like that, man?
I would have did the same thing. Anyway, Cincinnati's defense is fucking atrocious. So, both defenses actually aren't that good. So, the reason I'm giving my nod to the Eagles is because we know it's going to be an offensive game. They both have about the same passing attack, in my opinion, but the Eagles' rush game is ridiculously good in comparison to the Bengals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Moving on, keeping it quick. Packers, Jaguars. Enough said.
Moving
Enough
on.
said. I mean,
Super Bowl contending team.
Jaden Reed, you pissed me off, man. I needed you to go off for me in my garbage bowl league. I'm like 1-6, bro. I'm about ready to throw in the fucking towel.
Kraft had another tutty.
Did you see his catch, bro? Holy shit!
Said Tucker Kraft is
That was athletic.
he's a little underrated in that tight end
That was
position.
athletic.
I said it 2 weeks ago.
You're gonna blow the mic out. That's my line. You're just gonna steal my shit live on the pod?
Oh, take it easy, man.
That's gimmick infringement.
Sorry, man. Anyhow,
Anyway, Jordan
Jordan
Reed needs to do something.
Jordan Love. What you know? What I want to shout out Green Bay's kicker they picked up
What's his name?
24 hours before. That's how ripe he's been on the
They don't have
roster.
Narvelson no more?
Dude, remember when Bridges started Narvison and I was like, I'd rather start. I said I'd rather put Troy Aikman in my kicker spot.
You know what? For the past weekend, shout out Dicker the kicker, too, for dropping 23 fantasy
Dude,
points.
nasty. Nasty
Nasty.
work.
Shout out Jake. Never mind. Moody for not playing again.
Were you going to say Jake Bates for beating the Vikings?
No, Jake Moody. But
Been out.
I know. But I'm saying that because, like, he's on my team.
What the fuck is going on?
Well,
Flag?
no, he's been on my team and then he got hurt. So, like,
Preach, drop him.
okay, man. Okay. Okay, man.
We're gonna get this back rolling. I'm
All
sorry.
right, let's keep her moving. Falcons, Bucks. You two took the Bucks. I took the Falcons just because of the injuries.
I get it.
I think that I can't touch the injury team right now.
Most of the Bucks fans on Facebook would probably say the Falcons are winning.
And Kirk Chains did get benched for Penix last weekend. It
it
wasn't much.
I was gonna say, was it really
But-
benched? I think they were just kind of letting the rookie feel.
Yeah, I wouldn't read much into that. I still think this is Kirk Cousins' team. Let's continue on to a great matchup here. The Indianapolis Colts. Oh,
I'm sorry. Let's go back.
pivot back
Yep, just
to your
for a
Bucks game real
second.
quick.
Falcons. Bijan Robinson. I think this is the running back we've been waiting for the past 2 weeks. Now, have the defenses been spectacular? Absolutely not, okay? But a 25.5 performance against Carolina and a 23.3 performance against the Seahawks. I think this is the Bijan Robinson we've all been waiting for. I think he's finally showed up. I don't know how Algiers' numbers looked. I don't have them, and I'm not going to go look for them. I'm not even going to lie. But I think he's finally showed up. I was offered a trade by Will that had Bijan in it coming to me, but me giving away CeeDee Lamb, and that's the only reason why I didn't accept that bitch. I'll be completely honest. But I think this Bijan, I'm not going to say he's here to stay, but this is the usage we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see if that stays, that lines out the same the next few weeks.
Right, because he always underperforms his projections. Usually it's only by 2 to 3 points, but he's always been under. And now these last 2 weeks, he's 10-point and 8-point over. I think they're going to keep it rolling.
Definitely be something to watch, see if it maintains it.
Definitely. So if someone's losing their faith in Bijan, this is now your time to pick him up before he goes off again for the 3rd week in a row, and now they have their faith back.
Will's just been wheeling and dealing.
Will's trying to move, even though he's like
I think
the
he's
second best team in the
Yeah.
league, I think. And he's just trying to sell his team. Weird strat, but we're here now.
I looked at their week 15 through 17, like a playoff
Don't
push
look
here.
at that, bro.
Oh, Las Vegas, the Giants, and the Commanders.
That's nasty work in a damn championship games.
I mean, even coming off their bye week, they got the Chargers, Minnesota in week 14 of that last regular season week for fantasy.
Yeah.
If this is the Bijan that continues forward, great.
Yeah.
If not,
Like, let me just say this. Even against the Buccaneers, he's more of an outside zone kind of guy. Vita Vea shouldn't be that much of an issue for him. And our edge rushers are average. I wouldn't say we have someone that's crazy good, but they're also not bad either. So, like, he should have a good game against my Bucks. And pass-catching running backs and, like, rushing quarterbacks, we just can't stop for some reason. So, they've only got one of the two. Anyway.
anything else here?
Yeah,
No,
go
let's,
ahead.
let's go to the Texans-Colts game. Divisional matchup. Colts, surprisingly, have managed to win games.
Yeah.
Texans coming off of a very close game with Green
And
Bay.
a terrible performance for CJ Stroud.
It upset Neighborhood so bad. He put him on the trade block during
Yeah.
the game.
Mid-game, like third quarter.
Good game.
Yeah.
We all took the Texans on this one.
Yes.
I think this game might be closer than
Yes.
it seems to be.
I would take the Colts spread regardless of what it is.
There is, it's nil. It's nil.
What is it,
On
25?
money. No.
Oh, it's literally zero.
Zero. It's nil.
Holy shit! I don't think I've ever seen
Yeah,
that.
nil on FanDuel.
Dude, and money lines are both 260 and 215.
215, 260. No over under.
That should be like a 5-point spread.
No over under right now either.
That's fucking.
So I don't know what's going on with that.
Maybe there's too many questions. I don't know. But I do know I'm going to make a hot take.
Okay.
And this has bit me in the ass before, but fuck it, we ball. Maybe this is a big Anthony Richardson game.
Oh.
It is a division rival. CJ Stroud just looked like hot dog shit. Maybe Anthony Richardson has something to prove. I don't know. I'm willing to die on the ship. I still have my faith in Anthony Richardson, even though I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
Since coming back from injury, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but Mixon is just lighting it up.
Nasty.
And the Colts' run defense,
They get a lot of tackles, but they let them go far before they get them.
I'm telling you what, between Mixon and Henry, these guys are just like going back to their old selves, man.
Yeah.
Mixon is looking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Mixon has always been a guy that's been there, though.
But not talked about. Yes.
I mean,
always.
he's
Yes.
always. I mean, if
Always a steal in the draft,
Yeah.
7th round.
you always could get him on a low trade offer.
Crazy.
You know, he always was a solid player that by the end of the season, you're like, wait, Joe Mixon finished
Yeah.
9th in
Yeah.
fantasy points?
Yep.
Oh, Joe Mixon finished
It's like, no shit. Yeah.
what we've been seeing this for God knows how long. It's like, why is this a surprise?
Yeah.
Why is this? When they made this move for Joe Mixon, it was a very underrated move because Joe Mixon is not looked at as an elite, in my opinion, as one of those elite running backs.
Right.
Correct.
That we talk about. You talked about Bijan, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't ever put Joe Mixon in the same realm
And
as
Joe
Bijan.
Mixon has been way better than Bijan on paper.
I mean,
It's crazy.
I want to put this.
But Bijan's a first-round pick and Mixon's
Right.
8th round. It's fucking wild.
Joe Mixon. I want to look at his history here. Joe Mixon finished in. Let's go PPR since 20. Let's go 2021, or let's go since his 2017 start. Played 14 games, 34th. 14 games in the 18, finished 10th in the league. 2019, he finished 13th in the league. 2020, he was injured, finished 49th. Then 2021, 4th place. 2022, 10th place. 2023, 6th place finish. Right now,
Yeah.
through 4.
Right, it's like that's a lineup lock.
Right
Even
now,
at 13, that's
Right.
a lineup lock.
played only 4 games this year. 19th only played 4 games
Right.
this year.
Crazy.
And we talk about, wait, this isn't a first round automatic pick
Crazy.
here.
It's crazy now that you say it like that.
Yeah.
Like this guy, we severely underestimate this guy. He's 28 years old, so the age cap hasn't hit him yet. It's right on the edge. But man, oh man, come on. This is going to be a big game for him. I think with the Indianapolis Colts right now, this team is... I don't even know what to say because I don't know if it's...
Puzzling.
If it's like Joe Flacco that was being in there, I don't know if it's Jonathan Taylor. I don't know if it's Michael Pittman.
It's not Michael Pittman, let
Right,
me fucking tell you that.
What is this team's identity, and what is this team going to do moving forward?
The only thing I can tell you, the only identity they have is their linebackers get 15 tackles a game. Cross and EJ Speed's bum
EJ
ass.
Speed?
EJ Speed's bum ass?
Yeah.
You're not a bum, EJ Speed. I know you listen to the pod. It was just an on-running joke we had, that's all.
Oh, okay.
You're criminally underrated and mad, and you should file a fucking lawsuit. Go ahead, preach.
You know who's not going to be, he's not going to be playing the next 2 games, but he's in Madden. J-Mo, Lions, Titans. We took the Lions on this one. Sweeped on this one. I think it's an easy...
That's an easy sweep.
It's a quick one.
Anyone that sees the Titans winning this is a Titans fan, and that is it.
I don't even know if Titans fans...
A Titans fan or a Lions absolute hater. That's it.
Terry definitely has Lions on this one.
Yes.
Let's keep moving to the Ravens-Browns.
Stinky.
Yuck.
I'm really intrigued on this matchup. Not because I think the Browns are going to do anything. I just wonder how this team is going to move forward without Deshaun Watson as quarterback. Is this team going to basically just lay down and... Right?
They're going to light it up
I
now.
understand. But I don't think they can win this game. But it will be interesting to see what happens from here to the end of the season.
If nothing else, they can't give up. They have to at least play hard for Nick Chubb.
They are going to play hard. That's why they tried so hard to get him that touchdown at halftime to fuck me out of my parlay.
And I'm really curious to see when if we don't have a snap count this week.
Chubb? Again? You had one last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See if we don't have one.
I think he will for one more week.
Yeah,
That's the
he
whole
was
reason
off
I
for a
didn't
long
start him.
time.
Yeah. We'll see. If you're on Sleeper, they're really good at giving you updates on your players.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Shout out Sleeper. This is the first year I've ever used Sleeper.
Dude, and you were so mad we were moving from ESPN to Sleeper.
Yeah, because I was so accustomed and so used to ESPN app. But I tell you what, I really enjoy
Shout out
Sleeper.
Sleeper. Gridiron Goons leagues that we all talk about is nothing but Sleeper.
Yeah,
We fell in love with your guys' product. Very customized.
I've been using Sleeper for our drafts or for our leagues for a couple years now, and I think they do a very good job at breaking down each player. Like, we're talking players, and I mean, I'm in a league
and they
right
get
now.
quick updates.
Right, and I'm in a league where we're individual defensive players, and there's still news on individual defensive players.
Yeah.
Like, they're super quick when somebody goes out in the middle of the game.
I had the Mike Evans news update before halftime.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean,
they're doing it.
They're
right.
all over.
They're
great.
really good. The one thing I don't like, this is just a little critique from Sleeper's standpoint, is when you go to trade somebody, they have to accept your one-on-one invitation to chat.
Yeah, that does suck.
In the DM movement there, but other than that, I think
right.
It's a really good app. If you're contemplating your league switching next year, do it. You won't be
Sleeper's
disappointed.
legit.
Let's move on here to the Seattle Seahawks, Buffalo Bills.
Sean's favorite team.
Bills.
Oh,
We swept this one too.
we did.
Shout out Amari Cooper for getting in the end zone in your first Bills game.
It's legit.
That was awesome.
I wonder if he had some panda paws afterwards.
Yes, that's what they have in the locker room after a win.
I fucking love Panda Paws. We're supposed to get Josh Allen on the pod.
We're trying to.
Judging by that face, I don't think.
Perry's ice cream, panda paws. That's some good stuff right there.
And Panda Paul's bars.
Yes.
wouldn't know.
Damn. Man.
Meth Head Keth still wants that mint chocolate chip.
Oh,
Shout out Perry's Ice Cream. It's just Shout Out Saturday. I called it from the beginning. Son of a bitch.
hey, maybe we should make that an actual thing at Shout Out Saturday from
I
here
like
on out.
it. I spitballed that.
Go ahead, man.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So we took the Bills on this one. I think this is going to be an easy win. Seahawks, I don't know. We talked about DK Metcalf last episode.
We
about
did.
the M1 sprain.
So he should not play.
Should not play like this week and probably the following week. It doesn't seem to be as bad as what Jordan Love had.
Correct.
Early on in the season, but still a grade 1 MCL sprain. So I think with that's going to be a detriment blow to that offense.
All I can say, though, is my trade to Terry for Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Looks really good for Terry right
Yeah.
now. Yeah. Bears, Commanders.
I I took the Bears. Shout out the Bears.
Sean, you've been taking the Bears a lot.
I am.
And
A lot of it has to do. That offense is coming around. I'm telling you guys.
You're right.
they are.
It is. And Caleb's coming around. DeAndre Swift, past 3 weeks, just gone nuts. He's
Yes.
found his rhythm.
You're right.
That run game's picking up. Last week, no, weren't they on bye? Week before,
They were on bye.
whenever. I think they were in across the pond.
They were.
They finally got Keenan Allen involved. 2 tutties. Cole Kmet, 2 tutties. He's slinging that thing, bro.
Hold on. You're praising a guy that beat the shit out of the Jaguars. Pump the brakes. You could beat the shit out of the Jaguars. Preach could beat the shit out of
Terry?
the Jaguars. No. He smokes. He's got that black lung. Like the coal miners used to get.
Okay.
I got the black lung.
Well, let's play a little game here.
I like games.
Who has the better record?
Not the Bears.
Bears or Saints?
Bears.
Bears.
Bears or Cardinals?
Bears.
Bears. Yeah.
Bears or Falcons?
Falcons.
Falcons.
Bears
Are we kidding?
or Cowboys?
Bears.
Bears, for sure.
So, the Bears have a better record than the Cardinals. Bears have a on par record with the Falcons because they've had their bye week. Falcons have not. Right? The Bears are better than the Cowboys. The Bears are the same record as the Eagles.
Well.
So, if the Bears played in the NFC West, the Seahawks have a 4-3 record. So, right there on par. If they played in the NFC South, Falcons have a 4-3 record. The only team that they would not beat, they would be in second place in the East with a 4-2 record. They're in last in the NFC North, and that's because the NFC North is the
That's
most
crazy.
competitive division
Yeah.
in football. And right now, in the playoff picture, yes, we're talking about playoffs right now.
Crazy. He always is doing that shit.
The Bears in the playoffs, 7th place right
Yeah,
now.
Bears.
That is all 4 NFC North teams in
Damn.
the NFC.
Is that
side of the playoff.
statistically possible?
That's what we thought. What was it? Last year or the year before with the AFC North.
Yeah, but is that possible though?
Lions won.
To have all 4?
Yeah, it's possible.
That's
You
wild.
got 3 wild cards.
I mean, wouldn't you have to split with each of the teams and then win every other game? Like, isn't that like one of the only ways?
I don't know how it would
There's
Oh,
break
a lot
down
of
at the
ins
end.
and outs.
There
But-
is, but that's
Dude, that'd be
crazy.
crazy. So that right there, yes, to your point, the Bears, and to this point, the Bears are doing really good. I just think the Commanders are a step above right now. Even
That's
with,
assuming Jane Daniels
yes,
plays.
if
though.
Jane Daniels does not play, that is, I
That's
think
null
that
and
pendulum
void.
swings the other way.
Mariota come in and look pretty good.
He did.
weird.
Surprising.
It was weird.
Surprising.
Let's continue on to the Panthers-Broncos game. This one super easy.
Give me
Broncos.
that
Give me the
defense.
No,
That Broncos defense is scary good.
Yeah. Give me the Broncos.
And before you ask, no, I'm not switching midway through the pod to the damn Panthers again.
No? Oh.
Oh,
I did it once. I ain't doing it again.
Well, you only did that for the pod purposes, right?
I did, but
Do you
and for
regret that?
Terry.
it fucked me.
You know, I think that was one of the reasons why you lost your lead.
By one game, no. Sean cooked my
Because in the
ass.
pick'ems, we never went through this at the beginning of the pod. So I got to go back. Sean, you're still in the lead.
Oh shit, we should wait to the end now, right? Or
No.
Oh,
Let's
damn.
break right news. Sean, 10-5 this
see.
past week. 66-41.
Hell, let's
First
go.
place.
Where we
Evo
going?
still in second place, but you had a terrible 8-7 Record
8-7's over 500.
Yeah,
I'm like the Steelers.
I went 10-5 as well, so that's terrible.
Can't call me terrible. It's
Well,
over 500.
I was 10-2 going into the Sunday night game, and then I lost every single other game the rest of the
I
week.
talked you into picking the Bucks. That shit was awesome.
Well, I think T-Bone.
Terry?
Sure.
He's not here. So anyhow, Panthers, Broncos. We all take the Broncos on this one. Let's move to the Chiefs, the team that can hold any player and never get a flag for it ever.
He didn't call holding for Bosa one
Did you see
fucking
that?
time. Sean, I'm going to unleash you in a second, buddy.
Come on, Sean.
No,
Dude. No. He'll unleash in a second, but 0 holding calls on Bosa. He had him in a fucking chokehold. They didn't give a shit. And
just like in
then,
the Super Bowl.
later in the game, at the end, dude punches Trent Williams in the fucking head.
Yeah.
And then Trent Williams stands up, retaliates, and Trent gets ejected? Alright, I'm not on the refs are the only reason the Chiefs are winning. I'm on it now. Saying it. Don't care.
I'm just going to throw this out there that
Patty Mahomes looks like shit.
Trent Williams is probably the last dude I'm punching.
Yeah, fuck that.
When he comes down with his hair as big as his helmet, dude.
Yeah. Trent Williams is definitely bottom 5 people I'm punching in the fucking NFL. Absolutely not. Anyway, Sean, you should unleash about it. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to almost force it on you.
What,
We
unleash
need
on
to
what?
talk about it.
Talk about what? The holding? I've
Oh.
been saying it. They've been holding since last year's Super Bowl. They're still holding. Cheating motherfuckers.
There it is.
Why, though?
There
Okay.
it is.
We're damn near all in agreement that maybe not like season for season type shit, but Patrick Mahomes is the best player in the league, right? Mm-hmm. Why is he literally bottom tier? He has more interceptions than touchdowns thrown. His QBR, Trevor Lawrence is literally better this year.
Well, he was like this last year, too, and he still won the Super Bowl.
I think
It's because there's another switch in the playoffs. I don't know how the fuck they make the playoffs.
I think
That team's dog shit.
this is where it is they don't feel they have competition because they've been able to now take the refs out of the equation for a second. They've walked into every single playoff appearance and just flipped the switch like you said. And then you compound the refs in their back corner. What do you really need to worry about playing the regular season? Why give teams tape? Why give teams film? Why give your best when you can give 20% and still get the W in the season? Preserve every single player on your roster right now, especially with the fact that you've had injuries to your team. You know, like if I'm Kansas City, I'm just gonna walk right through the rest of the season and then just figure it out when the season comes.
All I'm saying is there's no other team in the league that can have a quarterback play as bad as Mahomes does and be undefeated in week 8. Going into week 8. Mm-hmm. There's no other team in the fucking league that can do that. I don't understand.
Who did they play?
The Raiders.
Raiders.
So that's a no-brainer, dude.
Raiders beat them last year.
And it's Raiders, Bucks, Broncos. Okay?
Oh.
So that's 9, 8,
That's their
9,
lineup coming up.
8, 9, 10. 11's the Bills. 12 is the Panthers. Week 13 is the Chargers. Week 13 is the Raiders. Week 14 is the Chargers. Week 15 is the Browns. Week 16 is the Texans. And week 17 is the Steelers. And then week 18 is the Broncos.
Let me just say.
So, I mean, it's really...
Let me just say. I know this is now hypothetical. I get it. But maybe I'm delusional. But if Godwin and Evans was healthy coming into that week 11, them Chiefs don't stand a fucking chance. Maybe it's delusion. But, dude, there's no fucking way. None.
Well, that is a Monday night game, by the way. Week 9, Buccaneers.
I'm hearing you. Like I said, I know now it's a hypothetical, but dude, there's no way.
They just got the chemistry, man.
Is there a hypothetical that they go 18-0 this year?
No.
No, they can go 17-0 though.
Oh, that's right. Duh, stupid.
No, they'll find a hiccup somewhere. They won't go undefeated. They'll find a hiccup somewhere. You can't play that.
It'll
like
be
like
it'll be the Raiders. It's either going to be the Raiders, Broncos, Chargers. They always fuck up a divisional game.
yes.
Okay.
So it'll be one of the people in their division. It's just you can't play like fucking dog shit and be undefeated. I don't get it.
Fuck them.
Okay, man.
I second that. Fuck them.
You know what? Let's ride into
Right, Preach?
Niners.
49ers Cowboys game.
Fuck Cowboys too. Give me the Niners.
Give me the boys.
Give me the boys.
I get
Your
it.
team is
Sorry, buddy.
injury ridden.
I've picked your team every single week thus far. Until now.
I
off the
can't.
train.
I can't go with it.
I think though, but hold on. It's not because you're injuries. It's not because they're the Niners. It's because the boys just got fucking embarrassed by the Lions, and they are going to take their frustrations out on you.
And they're coming off a bye. Extra
Yes.
rest.
And more prep time. I think they're about to fuck you guys up.
Preach, that's a Sunday night game.
It is a Sunday night game.
That's prime time.
And the other primetime game, Terry's Pittsburgh Steelers.
They gave them a prime time slot?
Yeah, Steelers Giants primetime Monday night.
The Steelers had back-to-back primetime weeks.
How
They're a really
did
good
Russell
team.
Wilson ball the fuck out?
Man, maybe we were wrong. We were wrong, actually. I mean,
That's right.
last week we were talking about how can you bench.
That's why Tomlin gets paid the big bucks.
It is.
It is.
We were all calling him crazy,
Is-
but then we all did say, maybe Tomlin knows something we don't. He is one of the greatest coaches of all time.
And you know what?
And he
found
knew something we didn't.
We didn't know. And with that being said, I mean, I don't think there's anything else on the docket. That's week 18. Tomlin's a really good head coach, and we're just three guys sitting around a table talking about the NFL.
We ain't even getting paid.
And once again, Kyron's a lineup lock.
Oh, my word.
Water bottle.
Flag. With that being said, I'm Preacher.
Sean O'Mac.
And I am Brandon, and that's us, the Gridiron Goons, at the Gridiron Goon Studios. And remember, the Chiefs can play like dog shit and still be undefeated. This is their week.